Chase, happy Monday to you. And it is a good Monday indeed. Look at this dumb little guy. Ditto has never been more cursed and never more charming at the same time. We're playing Pokemon. Can you help me out here? I've heard two things said in multiple avenues. Is it Pokopia or Pokapia?
I don't know officially. I would call it Pokopia.
Pokopia. That's what I've been calling it. But I'm hearing today I've been seeing more of a Pokapia.
That sounds wrong to me.
I agree. So, but we're playing Pokemon Pokopia. And if you are somebody who follows video games, which you probably are if you're seeing us because nobody sees us. But if you're interested in video games, it's damn near impossible that you have not heard somebody sharing or talking about this game. It's the latest Pokemon installment, the first of its kind, I would say. And as far as Pokemon games go, I don't think they've ever done like a life sim, quote unquote.
Depends on what you call a life sim, but yeah.
But I will tell you right out of the gates, Chase, I'm having a wonderful time. This has been pure delight.
Is Hey You Pikachu a life sim?
I guess depends on who you ask.
Is Pokemon Cafe Mix a life sim?
It's a lifestyle. Different. Let's make this stream big because this game is ginormous. I want to be right up front with you. I have put a decent amount of time into this, but I have not done what Bobby typically does in these games. I have not done like an elaborate reconstruction yet. I'm still learning systems, questing, helping, finding more Pokemon. But I will tell you all of those things. Like this feels like such a refinement. It feels like Nintendo.
A refinement of what?
I think of quality of life of games of this type is what I would say. So when
we're saying games of this type, what kind of games are we talking about here? Because I've seen a lot of different games be compared to Pokopia.
I think that this is very much like out of the gate, the first world that we're in right now. This is very much Animal Crossing friendly. Like if you've played, especially New Horizons, like you're gonna feel the daily, like, okay, here's my daily quest. I'm getting random things and like, you know, tchotchkes from my villagers, in this case, Pokemon. The personality types of like jock, lazy, cute, all that you would have from your villagers are also attributed to Pokemon types in here. But then the building is somewhere between like Dragon Quest builders and Minecraft as far as like breaking bricks, placing bricks and doing that. But all of the upgrades and recipes is very much Animal Crossing. Like you have all this here, even down to the menu. Like that looks just like Animal Crossing.
That does look like Animal Crossing.
Yeah. So you're very much like, if you like Animal Crossing, you are going to fucking love this game. Period. Like, and if you love Pokemon, but maybe you don't like those types of games, you're gonna love this because this is the most like living with your Pokemon ever. Oh, you're very welcome. I am a nice guy.
But you're not a guy. You're a Ditto.
How
does that play into this game?
So it plays into it that your Ditto once had a trainer and you've lost your trainer, and they're like, well, who was your trainer? And when you say who your trainer was, you're building your character. And it's like, oh, so you like you want to look like your trainer because you love him and miss him so much. Yeah, that's basically what it is. So you are portraying your lost trainer.
Okay. So is that the goal of the game? Like the ultimate goal of the game is to get back to your trainer?
By proxy, bring back humans. Humans have been gone. So I think that we're in Kanto and humans.
Where'd they go?
We don't know. That's the mystery. So they might be they might be at the Pokemon Cafe. They could be in the mystery dungeon. They could be fucking gone. But the idea here is because there was no Pokemon when you show up. This is the quote unquote professor.
Yeah, Professor Tangrowth. The boy.
He's pretty damn good, Chase.
Tangrowth is one of my favorite Pokemon. I wholeheartedly. What a great Pokemon.
He's I'm not joking. Like, he's fantastic in this. Like, this is who you go to if you need to know what to do, if you want to learn more about your Pokemon, if you want to talk about what you need to do living here. So he'll basically kind of get you on the right path. He's a professor. But the other thing, you stop me if you've seen this before, but you have to go to like an ATM looking machine, and on that you've got your daily challenges, and as you do these, you get points that you can then go and spend in the shop. That's unlocking, and every day you get this top row is limited time items, so kind of like Nook's Cranny, where you can spend your points to learn blueprints or just buy them outright. Everything is categorized as like either a toy or relaxation, and as you are working to get to know your Pokemon, let me pull up the Pokedex here. Some of their attributes. So if I went to Ivysaur here, you can see where the habitat is, time of day, weather. So he's going to help you grow shit. He likes it to be bright. He loves nature, soft stuff, cute stuff, pretty flowers, colorful stuff, and then sour flavors. So these are all the things that you would want to do, from like gifting him or putting in his habitat, making him comfortable. And that is how that's kind of the gimmick here. So if you look at the top, it says my environment level. If I go into the details of that, this is determined by the comfort level of all the Pokemon that you have in that region. And you have to talk to them and find out what would make them more comfortable. Hey, I'd be more happy if I had a bed here. Cool, I'll get you a bed. Oh, you want an actual house now? I'll get you a house. And if go ahead.
What are the Pokemon doing for you? Why do you care that you have an Ivysaur?
They are going to be able to do certain things. So some Pokemon will teach you things, and as a Ditto, you'll copy it. And that's where you get all this stuff. So I learned Leafage from Bulbasaur. Sure. I've learned Rock Smash from Hitmonchan. I've learned Cut from a Scyther. Rototiller I got from, oh my god, what's the little mole with the big claws?
Yeah, that motherfucker.
He's over here. And then
Excadrill is the big one, but I can't remember what the normal one is.
He's right over here. Him.
Drillbur, yeah.
Yeah. So he, like, if they're in a certain area, and this is the other thing, like I've looked ahead a little bit, Chase, not by my own like desire. I've seen some stuff spoiled.
Bobby, if I give you 5 bowls of cyan paint, can we be best friends forever?
Yeah, done. Count it.
It'll be on your doorstep tomorrow.
There's going to be some very broken stuff that you can do with Pokemon. Like this here, if I have Rock Punch selected right now, so if I want that, I punch it like 3 or 4 times. Chase, you're able to turn into a fucking Graveler and just plow through stuff and demo it out at some point in time.
Okay.
So it is in your best interest to get other Pokemon, because they're going to tell you more about habitats. They'll bring certain things around. So like here's a good example. I've got some honey now. So if I grab this honey and I look around, where's Vespiquen at? Hey, this is a cool thing to show you. If I go into my Pokedex and I say, I need to talk to Vespiquen, I'm doing a quest for her. Where's she at? So if I go over here, there's a button that says search. I hit yes. Now, if I just go and talk to a random other Pokemon.
She's behind that tree though.
Okay. Are you looking for somebody? Sure am. Oh, if you're looking for Vespiquen, she's right over there. So,
have you looked behind you, you stupid idiot?
You Ditto. So anywho, but that comes in really, that's a quality of life thing that I think is pretty cool. So if you come over here,
Slowpoke's on fire.
Yes, that happens. She collects honey from the worker bees. So if I go to her, if I have 3 jars of honey, every day she's going to have random items I can get from her. So would you like a pop art chair? Would you like a luxury bed, a plain table, or a resort hammock? You want a luxury bed or a pop art chair? Pick one of those 2.
I want a pop art chair.
All right. So we do our transaction. I think I have enough honey to get the other one too. So that goes in here. And if I come in here to look at that, this is going to tell me, oh, that's a cool chair, actually. Let's put that over here.
It's got a soft design. Ivysaur would love it. Ivysaur loves soft things.
I do too. But this is all kind of hodgepodge right now. It's a big mess. I'm trying to get things done. If you don't want to build brick by brick, most of the things can be done as these little makeshifts to where you could build that out. So why don't I go over to the area, because this technically, if you get to level 5, environment level 5 in every region of the map, that's how you'll beat the game. So we're already at level 5 here. I think you can go up to 10, maybe higher, but you have to keep rocking like the comfort level, adding more shit, building more shit, and that's going to require you to go to other places to do that.
Can your comfort level ever go down, or
no?
Once you...
Well, I suppose if you got rid of shit, like if you just took stuff away, yeah, of course they'd be upset. But as I was like hauling ass around, I found these doors. I'm like, that looks crazy, and this is how you get to the next towns. So we're gonna go. This is where your mission structure is, by the way. You have these big professor missions. So if I come over from Withered Wasteland, which is where you start, now this is where we're going to be heading. So we're going to go over to the Bleak Beach, and I've got a lot more to do there. And so you kind of see what the loops look like when we get into it. I will tell you, this thing is massive, Chase. There's so fucking much to do. It's so big. And
well, it's interesting. Like Dragon Quest, when you were talking about Dragon Quest Builders, we've talked about this before. I love Dragon Quest Builders until I realized once you go to the next level, you have to start from scratch. And not only start from scratch, you have to like get the same tools that you had just gotten and things like that before you can do this. Before you can start building up the new place. And I thought that was such a bummer, and it really took me out of it. This game seems to go, okay, here's a new region, and it's all completely new, and you got to start from scratch, but you will at least have all the stuff from the last area,
yeah.
And also you can go back to that last area and keep doing stuff.
And
I think that's
I'll do you one better.
Balance.
You can build multiple houses. So if you build a house and you put a Ditto flag on it, you can move into it. And depending on the house size, you can have one of your favorite or favorites move in with you from Pokemon. And so like most houses are like, this is a 1, this is a 2x2, this is a 3x3, 4x4. If you plant your flag on any of those, it just like adds you as a bonus. So then in all these regions, you can make your house, and we're going to probably make a house for me here because I don't have one yet. Okay. You can just fast travel between your houses at regions. And you can go to another region and bring Pokemon with you from that region and put them in this region if you want to. So like you can bring them with you. You have all of your tools. The only thing that you don't have, and this is not a big deal, like I've got storage boxes over here. Like I can't access these unless I'm here. But when you come into a new area, the Pokemarts or Poke Centers have been destroyed. And you have to figure out how to bring those back. So you're doing a few tasks, and then you get the abilities, and then you need to have like, all right, I need 20 iron and I need 5 Pokemon, but I need a Pokemon that can actually do a grind move. So it then becomes like this hunting where you're trying to catch them all. And that's where this comes into it. So you have a habitat dex now, and you'll see traces depending on what's going on. All of this is what you need to use to attract certain Pokemon. So you can see if I have a green ball by it, I've got every Pokemon available to that so far. If I come back out, you'll see I have this post, and I don't know what the other one is yet, but there's always usually a common and a rare. Okay. And if you meet certain criteria, which we can go into the details here, we need a seat that is wide and a street light any. It looks like it needs to have power. I've just started messing around with power here. So this place was a mess. This was all flooded, and there was a bunch of mud everywhere. I've been cleaning all that up, and I've actually got some power going now, which is really exciting. I've got a generator I can use over there, which is burning.
This is starting to seem a little too much like a Bobby game.
No. I promise you, it's very, very simple. So like, it's just items that you would have. So like these, I can pick it up if I want to, and I basically turn it off. But there's no automation yet that I've encountered. Every region has different things to grab. Oh, here we go. This will be perfect. Is this going to be honey or is this going to be... All right. I was hoping it would be a trace. So I did have to put this little walkway in over here. You can see how the bridges are broken here from the flooding. So this place, I've had to build walkways. Did I bring any of those bricks with me? I did.
How much of this world is pre-built's the wrong word, but like is like this is like the way the world looks, and you can affect some things on it, but you're not really changing the way, versus like a Minecraft that says you can literally destroy and build up everything you see.
I mean,
world.
I could get rid of all this if I wanted to. And I could build whatever I want. Like I could go like all that mountain up there. We could go and take that whole thing down. If we wanted to level that out and build up an apartment complex to move Pokemon into, we could. So you have that level of creative freedom here. Like literally there, the Poke Center here, this needs to be there. This back here. Oh, hello. You got my iron for me? Give it up. Thanks, man. He turns trash into iron. No big deal.
Sure. So do I.
This here, I could kind of take this frame and just build this thing back out. Or I could come over here and say, you know, I kind of want that shit in my house and just take it and put it in my house. Like that TV and stuff here. I could take all this. So again, I'm trying to figure out how involved I want to get on doing those things.
Well, also, what benefit is there to doing those things? Like, is that just
shit to do.
Is that, yeah, I mean, is that just making the thing that you want to make, or is that actually progressing the game in some way?
It's just making the thing you want to make, unless it tells you need to build a house. Hey, we're about to get a new little guy. Who are we gonna get? Zubat.
That's a Zubat, baby.
Cool. Let's see what Zubat. Whoa, this looks like a pretty sweet spot to live. You're saying you made this? Wow, that's super awesome. Thanks a bunch. I hope we can play together here soon. Oh, you know what would be fun to do there? A little nighttime hide and seek. So some of the Pokemon have games that you can play with them to like you can do jump rope with Bulbasaur. Hide and seek here with Zubat. So poison and flying, that's the habitat. There's 2 habitats it can come from. We haven't learned the other one yet. It can help me with search. That'd be cool. So if we're looking for something, I can grab him to go and do hide and seek. Likes to be in the dark. Great. And
I want to become friends with Zubat.
Ooh, sweet. We got another recipe because I've discovered a certain amount of Pokemon. What did we learn? I can make a mug now, Chase. What's over here? Oh, we got foundation. Okay. Then you will also find little things like this. Very Animal Crossing like.
Yeah, it's got 1,000 bells in it a day.
Yep. This is actually
a tree there, and it becomes a golden tree.
A relic. This is a fossil. The other thing that's nice, let me just knock this stuff out really quick. So I've got a lot of these bricks down there. I can go over them and press Y, or we can do the Kirby thing and just hold down Y, and then anything around you pick up.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep. And then I can just put this stuff back down. The other, oh shit. The other thing I'll call out is, that's the wrong color. Oh well, I'll deal with it later on.
Look at you. It's gross.
This here, so I added a second row, and then I have that little bar beneath it. If you want, like if you're doing like heavy building, I can hold down the right thumbstick, hit yes, and now that's always out with me, and I can just cycle through this stuff as I'm doing stuff. And if I don't want it out, oh, also all the stuff that you have is in your belly, and you just spit it out when you want to use it.
Yeah, obviously. No,
obviously.
Sure.
I thought that was understood. I just want to make sure everybody else knew.
Yeah. Where else would it be?
So let's take a look at what needs to be done here. We need to rebuild the Pokemon Center. Do the team initiation challenge. That's kind of a persistent one. There's a giant lighthouse on the main area. Hey, this needs 10 beans, 10 tomatoes, 10 pieces of wheat. I just got tomatoes. I already had the beans, so I'm working through that one. But I need to build a house. And that could be a little difficult right now, but I'm thinking I'm going to grab this spot here, pick up that mirror. And I think this is a pretty killer spot. Now, you and I could just start putting shit down, put a roof over it, call it good. But,
you and I? Or do
Yeah.
you just mean the royal?
No.
The royal, you
Like,
and
we're
I.
going to get to that before you go, because that's probably one of the coolest things that's happened here. I got this house, this orange hut. I think it's probably going to be pretty cool, and I think it might fit the motif around here. And I like the way that spot looks. Maybe I'll come over slightly. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to place this here.
Better get that fucking trubbish out of there.
What do you want, Trubbish? Oh, you're very welcome. What'd you give me?
Trash.
Flower seeds. So now I want to build this hut. Let's take a look at it. It needs lumber and it needs bricks. It needs twine. I got a couple bricks. I also know a guy that makes bricks, so we can talk to him. I got shells, I got twine, I got lumber here. So let's go grab what we need. The other thing I'll call out to you is they've taken a lot of the music you and I love from this series over decades, and they've calmed it down. And the soundtrack to this is one of the best video game soundtracks I've had in a very long time. I did not want to do that. Sorry. I wanted to come over here. Oh, pro tip. If you have storage boxes around or near your workbench, it just pulls right from them, and you can have multiple around it, which is handy. So we needed lumber. That would probably be in this one, and it is. I think that said 10.
I think it was 10 for everything. Well, 5 for shells, but yeah, 10 for.
We'll just
I think it was
10.
5 twine as well.
Okay, I'll just grab 10 to be safe on all of it. Shells, twine, lumber. What was
Brick.
the other thing? Brick. I don't have enough bricks, but I need to get those made. Where is my clay at? Is that back at the other location, or is it over here? All right. Clay is back at the other spot. We'll either find some here or not. Ooh, is this a trace? I want to show you a trace. It is a trace. Cool. So when you see a trace, it's going to give you a habitat overview. Who's that Pokemon?
It's a little electric bug that turns into a Vikavolt.
Voltrob or Trobe. Voltrobe or something like that, right?
No.
All
Charge-a-bug is the next one after this. Grubbin. That's what it's called.
So we need
Grubbin
to
to
get
Charge-a-bug to Vikavolt.
some more grass pulled up here. Let me just do leafage. And now we've made that habitat. Everybody's super jazzed that we did it. And
Cool, you made grass.
I made grass. So maybe, just maybe,
Pokemon are so easily impressed.
they are. They are. Let's go drop off what we have. There might be some clay over there by the caves. We can go get some clay and.
Can you take bricks from other places here around you?
I can. I don't have just straight bricks though. This is going to come up as like that pathing.
What about that building to the right next to it?
Let's take a look. All right. This one here or this one over here?
I don't know. Any of them.
I don't have straight bricks right now. No bricks to shit. None of those. Oh, hey, hang on.
Is there always someone there? It's Spinarak.
That's not true. There's not always somebody here. Sometimes they don't ever show up. Sometimes they do. I didn't think Spinarak was on that habitat list. That's interesting. Okay. Ooh, litter. They're just going to be picking up shit and giving us shit. Great. Likes it to be humid. We can arrange those. Likes wooden stuff. So this is the cool thing. Let's talk to him and say, hey, Piplup, what is your comfort level? You want a toy. All right. And you want to put the toy by the habitat. Do I have any toys on me? I don't think I have any toys. No toys. What do you got for me? Oh, some seaweed. Great. Well, that's not a bad thing because we're almost out of
Okay,
PP.
sure, yeah.
Because if I grab,
I love it when my friends give me seaweed.
I could eat that seaweed really quick. And that raises my PP back up so we can keep doing activities.
Mm.
All right. Got some nice maters growing over there. There's the 5 seashells that we already used. Is this one clay? I can't remember. It is. Okay, let's go back here. Oop. Get down there. And I think I put one too many down, so let's just grab that and get our water sorted back out. There we go. Okay, now that we got that, we'll get the supplies in. The question is, do I have enough people here with the right skills to build that house? And if we don't, that might target who we want to go look for next, because we might need a certain type of skill set that is missing.
But you could also go back to the original area, right?
You got it.
Okay.
And there's the clay. Again, great.
Even more?
Even more. All right, let's drop this off. Oh, he's got to make the bricks first. Fuck. All right.
Yeah.
Torchic will do that for us. I don't know if that's going to be like other fire types. So Charmander is more of like lighting fires on campsites and shit. Let's have you look at this. Make me some bricks. Let's do all of them. Or I'll do 10. All right, he's going to get to work. And one thing I wanted to see if I could change. I saw somebody say...
When it says take a while there,
mm-hmm.
do you get like a progress bar at some point? Does it just tell you when it's done?
That
do you
stuff,
have to,
they'll just come running for you. When we go to build over here, it'll be like, hey, this will be done at like, let's see, what time is it now? 9:27. This will be done at 10:30.
Okay.
And so it just progresses in real time. So you could,
you know, when you go to the like the fossil places in Pokemon games, like, oh, this will take a while, you should leave, and then you leave and you immediately come back and like, oh, by the way, I'm done. What took you?
some
like,
of that stuff's
that would have been a fun
quick.
thing to add in here. It was like, yeah, this will take me a bit, and then you can just go right back and they go, oh, where were you? I finished a while ago.
So that's kind of the other thing too, is like Scyther does. So if I give him small logs, he makes lumber. And so you want to have certain Pokemon around to like do those tasks for you. Like, hey, I need this to be iron or whatever that would be. Like Piplup here. Where's he at? We got some mud over here. He's going to help me with that. Follow me. You can have up to 5 Pokemon following you at one time. And they'll just go to wherever you're at. And if they can do something, they'll do it. So let me grab this water, because I cannot get rid of this mud without him. He'll put bubbles on it, and then when we hit it, it goes away, and there's usually something to grab from it. So we'll just do this for a second while we're waiting. Come over here and get this stuff, dude. So he helps out with that stuff. This is how I was cleaning up the town earlier. And then at any given point, oh, he has to hit that one still. Whoops. I can just be like, cool. We're good. You do your own thing. And we're back. Is this a trace? I think it is. Ooh, cool. So tree, we can do that. Tree shaded flower bed. Let me get rid of this. And if there's any flowers already grown around here, we can just pick them up and that will be faster. Otherwise, do I have flowers on me? Or are these just seeds?
Yeah, somebody gave you some
seeds.
Flower seeds, yeah. Trebush gave you those, yeah.
Well, I can show that mechanic off here. So if I get this rototiller going, we're going to do you. And this spot here. Let's see. I don't know if it matters too much on matching type, but we'll just do these and plant those. I'll grab one of these. And I'll water that really quick. All right, and those will eventually be new habitat. Let's get a couple relics appraised really quick while we're waiting on our bricks.
Okay. When you say eventually, what does that mean? That eventually they will grow? Does this game have a real-time system like Animal Crossing? Does it have day and night?
There is day and night. So sometimes we'll be like, hey, this will be built tomorrow. So like when you log in the next day, it'll be there. You can do the Animal Crossing time skip if you want to, but some of these things just take a little bit of time. It's very, very, very similar to Animal Crossing in that regard.
Yeah, so there's like I mean, you mentioned there's dailies and stuff like that. So you'll do the daily challenge things.
Yep.
Then maybe you set up a couple things that might be done the next day, and so it is a game. It's a game that will want you to log off for a little bit, right?
Yeah,
like it's not a game where you just can keep trucking. There will be a point where you feel like, hey, I need to stop now.
That depends. So that's where like the building and the grooming and all that stuff comes into this. Like
sure.
If you're just like, I just want to be doing this, I just want to hang out in this world, I want to be getting materials, I want to work on designing it, you could come in, knock out your dailies, get that shit done, and then be like, cool, I'm going to go work on my house. And then you have, and that's kind of what we did in Animal Crossing, you know?
Right. I mean, you could completely decimate your island and then build it up. And like the only real things that need to change that take time to change are like making bridges and staircases and moving somebody's house. But basically everything else you could do in a single day. So you could spend 8 hours in a single Animal Crossing session. But for the most part, your Animal Crossing sessions took like 30 minutes to maybe an hour. And I'm guessing that's kind of also where this game would like to be. Is like just check in with it for 30 minutes a day.
I mean, yes. And the one thing that I feel I'm trying to be better about this time around is it was the pandemic. Things were weird. We were all going through it. I just played so much. Like I kind of blew through the core loop there. I mean, I was doing like the time skips and shit on Animal Crossing, and here now I'm trying to be a bit more just like, hey, have fun with it. Play it a little bit. I've got other shit that I'm playing this with my wife, and we're having so much fun with it. Like we're playing the shit out of this game right now, where that's all I want to do with her is just play this fucking game.
What is the value of playing this with another person? You know, with Animal Crossing, that was a game that had different stuff you could buy, and different blueprints you would find and be able to make. And so the idea that you could trade some of that information with another player was, and like I have cherries on my island, you have peaches on yours, so we can trade some of those kinds of things. What have you felt like has been the advantage to have another person come to your area here in Pokopia and do things with you.
I'll do you one better. I'm gonna keep saying that. So I could go and visit you and see your island, and you can show it off to me, and that'd be the fucking tips.
Well, not me. I haven't started playing this game yet.
But this is where I think Nintendo finally got its act together, right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I can generate a cloud island that lives basically in real, like I do not have to be online for you to go to it. If you have the code, if my wife has the code, this could be our island where we're just building shit together. So like, hey, I'm getting on tonight. I did my dailies. I'm going to go out over to our cloud island, and we can name it something. We can bring Pokemon there. We can find Pokemon there. It's our shit. That like, this is our mutual place that we're building up together. So it's like, hey, Chase, I'm going to get on tonight. What do we need? Bobby, we need some iron. Cool. I'll work on getting iron for us. I'll have that ready to go. And this becomes our world. That's just always there if we want to go and play on it.
But that is completely separate to anything that would further the video game, right? Like your instance of the video game. Yeah, like that becomes more like a Minecraft,
Correct.
where we're just being creative and doing fun stuff here. Or are some of the Pokemon that you find at that cloud island something that you could bring back to your own island and use?
So you can find legendaries, and that some of them are on that. Let's actually, would you like to see a cloud island?
Sure.
Okay. So while you're out doing this, you're going to discover dolls. And that might not mean a whole lot to you right now, but it means a whole lot to somebody. And I've got 2 different types of dolls so far. And those dolls are pretty critical for what the Dream Islands are. So whenever we get back here, I'll go to my current hut, since I don't have the bricks needed to progress building our other one there. And you wouldn't have seen it tonight anyway. It would have been done tomorrow probably. It's a big fucking house. I can show you what we would have been building though. A kind of, I should say. So I had them all build right back over here to the right. I busted down this wall and I was like, what the fuck is back here? This is great. And I came in here, and this, I'll briefly show. You might know what those mean, right?
Oh, some unknown stuff. Yeah.
So you find those relic pieces and you have to match them up to the symbol. I don't know what that will do when we find it, but that's a thing here. But this whole area back here, there was a already placed framework for this big fucking house. I don't have water source to give me power yet, but I can move 4 Pokemon here and I can make this my own and just have that be a house instead of my hut, which I'll probably do. That'll probably be my house in this starter area unless I do a custom build eventually. But let me go grab a doll, and we got to find your friend and mine, Mr. Drifloon. I'm having so much fun with this dude. Like I love this game. This is easily my favorite thing I've played this year so far. All right, my first house, my humble little beginning. I think I have them in here. All right, so I haven't used the Ditto yet, and I need to get rid of a bunch of shit. That's a little pro tip for anybody watching. You want to put away a lot of stuff before you go, because you need to have as many pockets available as you can. Actually, let me grab that, and I need to do it this way. I'll move that. Great. And then I have some stuff over here. Full. All right. I'm going to grab this Eevee. And then I'm going to go drop a bunch of shit off, and we're going to piece out to this other area.
Okay.
I've got storage up here. Hopefully I have enough free spaces to just dump. Yeah, we're good.
Jiggy with the question, how many monsters can fit in your pocket?
5. Hi, Jiggy. We can have 5 hanging out with us, I think. Is that...
That was not the question.
Oh. How many pocket mons? I don't know how many pocket mons I can have in said pocket, but I'm going to build one more storage or maybe two more storages really quick and just get this knocked out. Can always use those other places. We'll drop them over here though.
Well, Jiggy, you are a Ditto, so I imagine that is your 6th Pokemon, is the Ditto being number 6.
Yes. All right, we're going to get rid of all this shit. I'm going to leave my carrots though, because we're going to need those in case we get tired. All right, we are ready to go. Let's go find Drifloon. Scyther's so cool.
Scyther is pretty cool. You did get a metal coat from your professor.
I wonder if I can do anything with that.
Is there any sort of evolution in this game?
So I haven't evolved anything, but I've found the evolved versions of things.
Sure.
All right, we got a new doll. Drifloon thinks it's cute. All right, so this is a Wasteland Dream Island. It's the first one, so we might not find anything too cool, but maybe there'll be some stuff here. And we're gonna go. You're gonna see maybe one of the best loading screen animations here in just a moment.
Okay. So these are like the Kapp'n Islands from.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Again, I think this has far more Animal Crossing DNA. All right, here we go. Everybody, buckle up. Incoming potential Donkey Kong kill screen.
It's pretty good. Reminds me a lot of Yoshi's Island with little stork bringing Baby Mario and Baby Luigi.
All right. Let's see what this island's all about. Be chilling right here. So I can just start grabbing shit. If I need, I can break apart this house. I could take this whole ass house back to our island and rebuild this brick by brick if I want to. Let's see what's up here. There's usually a workbench. I'll probably take that with me. You hear the music?
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Shit, what is that thing?
Cast starts with
cast form. Yeah.
Yeah, cast form. So I can actually let's take that with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Cast form weather charm.
All right, so we could bring that house with us if we wanted to. I just took that gate. Didn't mean to do that, but there it is. What do we got over here?
Did you take damage there?
No, you go back into your form.
Okay.
Stardust can make star pieces. These are gifts that you can give Pokemon visiting you. So like if you came and brought somebody with me, I think I could give you those star pieces.
How much do the Pokemon items that, hey, I've used that in a normal Pokemon game, how much do those translate to having a similar effect in this game?
What's the I put it away just now. I can't think of the name of it. I can show you. Let me show you on this picture here. Hang on. It's in the Pokedex. It was right next to Zubat. Where's he at?
But I remember I saw in your inventory you had like a Chesto Berry, and it was like Chesto Berries would help something to like something that's asleep. It works as like an awakening. So
that's good to know.
Sleep some kind of status in this game that you can give somebody a Chesto Berry
actually,
for?
I just now put. There is a Pokemon that is notorious for sleeping that I found that is asleep, and I haven't and it's got a plate in front of it, and I bet you I could put one of those on there and wake it up.
Could be.
The search, that item, it's from Pokemon. What's the searching item that you would use to like find shit? I can't think of it right now.
Item finder.
No, it's not that. But yes.
Dowsing rod.
Yes, that's what that is. So I think I'll probably take apart this house. I don't know if I'll do that on stream, but I do want to go up there. Let's see what we can find up there. Because then there's a spot on the way into the Wastelands where there was a decrepit pink house like that, and I can just put it back together, and that will be fun for me. Oh, there's some Chesto Berries. Let's grab those.
Chesto Berry.
Let me get out my...
Oh, we're playing Peak.
We are playing Peak, man. Every day. A new island. This is all pretty decrepit up here. Let's grab these really quick. Got a bunch of flowers. You know what? Let's do that. Let's see if we can I not get those? Does not let me pick them up? What's going on here? There we go. All right, so these are wildflowers. We'll just put them here. I'll go ahead and water this spot.
It's pretty impressive.
Not bad, right? Not bad at all. So I'm just gonna grab these flowers, and I don't know if this will call a Pokemon into this location, but while we're fucking around, let's see if it does. Whoops. Also, playing with the mouse version, apparently is just the fucking best on this thing. But I have a huge hand and it doesn't work well with that, so I ordered.
Sure.
Basically, it turns the Joy-Con into a proper looking mouse. You just slot it into it. I'm gonna try that and see how that works. I play here on my PC desk. I got it all hooked up to my computer, and I got a mouse pad right here that would make it very easy to do that if it's comfortable enough. All right, let's drop you off. So it doesn't make the habitat while we're here. Interesting. Grab these balls really quick. Got a sign. I don't know how fun the stuff will be here, because again, I've already got a lot of this.
Sure.
But maybe there's something. The great balls, those are the yellow and white ones, right?
It's Ultra.
Ultra balls
Great.
here will give you like rare habitat shit. So some of these really bizarre ones that I found, like where's a good example of one? Yeah, like this. This came from a Dream Island. I bet you this is like a Jigglypuff or something, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, let's go up here and see if there's something worth getting.
And you could build this same structure just on your own. Yes.
Yeah. We could. I could take this apart right now and just bring it
Yeah.
back if we wanted to, and I could have this on our island. So that's the other cool thing about coming here is you might find like my island doesn't have chesto berries on it normally.
Yeah.
Down here is where I found the good shit. There's like some cave systems. Oh, there we go.
Oh, sorry. Those balls are TM balls.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, TM
Yeah,
balls.
Ultra balls are yellow, but they have a little black on them too.
Let's see if we get something good here. Oh, sweet. So I do have a shower. This is 2 different types will come here. I don't have a bathtub though. Good to know though.
And Jiggy is saying this game has something. I don't know what it is or how to describe it. But yeah, it definitely does seem like there's. And obviously they are inspired by the things going on in something like an Animal Crossing or a Minecraft or a Dragon Quest Builders, as we've said. And that's certainly here, but it is interesting to see how it combines with Pokemon and how you can bring these very familiar concepts like Pokemon into this type of game. We've seen that with oh damn it, what's the Pokemon Unite, the
Oh, those are cool. I don't have those yet.
the Dota style game.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so like we've seen, hey, here's a different kind of video game that we can put in the Pokemon universe, and it works kind of like Pokemon does. So you have, it brings people in with a certain amount of like ground level knowledge, so they understand. Okay, hey, water still beats fire in this game. I understand that, so I want to play the game like this, or some of these moves are familiar. If I use withdraw, it's going to up my defense, and this game is saying, hey, here's a bunch of items you've probably seen in Pokemon before, These Stardust, like you said, they can turn into star pieces, which isn't actually something that happens in Pokemon, but those are related items. So you have an idea that some of these things go together.
Yeah, totally. It's the familiar connected tissue. Yes, 15% of Kirby right here. Like my wife understands, I mean, she gets Pokemon. She really liked Pokemon Go. She's never played like a mainline Pokemon game before. And so for her, she doesn't have that, but she understands like, oh, so that's kind of like what this does in Animal Crossing. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
And so for her, that stuff's been coming together in a pretty impressive way. But for me, like I'm just having an absolute blast with all those things, like the little Easter eggs or the winks and pokes and nods. We're taking this house. We're gonna start taking that apart.
Okay. Now, you know, your wife played Pokemon Go. I played it with her. I saw it, but obviously that didn't get her to play a mainline Pokemon game. Do you think her playing this would get her interested in playing Winds and Waves when those come out?
No, she doesn't care about that. She cares about on the couch. Like my wife to relax will do like coloring books and shit. Like she enjoys just an unwinding distraction, and I cannot think. And she likes that she can come in here and get like, okay, I got to do these things today. I've got these tasks. I'm gonna knock those out. I'm gonna help these Pokemon, and just progress. Like she loves the checklist when it comes to this type of shit. So, yeah, I don't think that she'll ever play like the straight up catch 'em all, battle it out, do that stuff. It's just not. It's not her. But that's the cool thing is like this to me. There's been a couple of games that I think people would get really excited about. Like I know people really like Donkey Kong, and then for some reason it felt like people kind of turned on it. But this to me, and I've already been seeing it across Blue Sky and Threads and other places where people are like, oh, they finally got me to buy a Switch 2. What else should I get besides Pokemon? Like, I think this is the console mover for a lot of people. I really do.
I do think it's wild that this is a Switch 2 exclusive. You know, Pokemon has always really gone to the system that has sold the most things, like the most units. It is not in their nature to go for I mean, I wouldn't call it untested technology, but it's like not the most popular option. This is not the most mainstream, easy for you know, all the kids have it already, so it's a safer bet. Interesting that they went, no, we think it needs to be on Switch too. Do you feel like this has any is there anything in this game that you're like, oh, this only would have worked because it's on Switch 2? You mentioned the mouse controls, I guess.
The mouse controls are there. The draw distance is a huge one. Like you can see so far in this. And again, like everything on this screen can be destroyed or placed down.
By the way, when you're destroying that house there, you're almost done with that level. Does it fall down?
We're gonna find out. I think it's gonna stay in the air. I don't think it's got. I think that's a Switch 3 exclusive feature. Yeah, we're floating, baby.
Yeah. So how do you get the rest of that stuff? Do you have
if you have the mouse, you can just point at it while being on the ground. But we're probably gonna have to build up and see. I can punch up a little bit here.
Yeah.
But with the mouse, you can reach some pretty far away. Like it's broken, Chase. Like the mouse is fucking broken on this in a good way. Like placing, building, because like I have to like move the thumbstick to try and aim here. With the mouse, I'm just clicking on it. Oh, I need to eat a carrot. Okay. You can also go to a Poke Center to restore your PP if you need to. This game is deep. Like we're literally on the second level of this. Yeah. And there's so many more mechanics to get. Like there's a bunch of crazy shit here. Can't believe Nintendo started punching up. Finally, right? All right. So I'm gonna keep doing this off stream. This will be my evening thing I do. But I'm thrilled to hear you got it. I was going to give you a very hard time because I think there's just too much here that I know for a fact you enjoy. Like,
Yeah, the me not playing this game was never about thinking I wasn't going to enjoy it. It was not thinking I had enough time to play it,
Sure.
and we've already gone through all the games in the month of March that are coming out.
Stacked month.
At least one big one for me that I will definitely be playing. I've still got Skies of Arcadia that I've been playing a lot and been having a really good time with. I still have Final Fantasy Tactics I need to go back to and finish at some point, and there's other games like Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. I would really like to put some time.
I know
into. So
that thing's probably gonna have to
tough.
take a break.
And we got even more games after March that are going to be exciting too. So
we're what, 3 days away from Monster Hunter?
Oh God, I hope not, but I think that's right.
Yeah, the 12th. So this game will set you back $70. As you were saying, this is exclusive to the Switch 2. So if you do not have a Switch 2 and you want to play this game, I would just encourage everybody, with the ongoing shortages for memory and for storage. Nintendo has already forecasted that they're doing all that they can to avoid it, but it's probably going to change. I think the Switch is going to go up in cost, which is already an expensive purchase. It's $500 right now. So if you are on the fence, that's a lot of money in a very uncertain time. Yeah, no kidding, Jiggy.
It used to be that consoles would get cheaper over time, not more expensive over time. But
yeah, that's true.
That's not the world we get to live in these days.
So yeah, we're not going to tell you how to spend your money, but if you want to play this game, that's the price of admission. The Switch 2, $70. There's no additions for this. Like there's no Pocopia or Pocopia, whatever you want to call it, edition of this game. No Joy-Cons. So far, there's no in-app purchases. There was a mystery gift if you pre-ordered it. You got a Ditto rug that you picked up from the Poke Center, which is cool. So they're going to drop stuff in here. One thing I do think is true, I have not confirmed it with my own eyes, but I think that there's shiny versions in here as well that you can find.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't they put something in that would make people spend a billion more hours playing this game?
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, but I do know that there's, I don't know if you can evolve your current Pokemon or if you have to find them, which is what I've done with Ivysaur so far. But having a just absolute great, like this is hitting every note I hoped it would. I think this is a game that I'll probably be playing a lot of throughout the year, especially if my partner is playing this game as well. So far, we're not playing it quite like on the same island, but more like we did with Animal Crossing, where we're just on the couch with our respective Switches, hanging out with each other, playing, and then showing stuff to one another. But my hope is that somebody like yourself gets it, Chase. All three of us can play like we did, or Jiggy, if you ever get around to grabbing this, would love to play with you, and you're always welcome. But we have a great time here playing this right now, and I love it. It is. I don't want to say it's better than Animal Crossing yet, because I think there's a lot of bias right now on my end. But for me, I've always loved Pokemon. Like it's one of my absolute favorite series of all time. So for me to have that with what I love about like Stardew Valley and Minecraft and Dragon Quest Builders and of course Animal Crossing, it's like, what are you doing in my brain? Like, why are you in my brain right now? Like, this is what I want. So I really am enjoying it. I think this will be a really easy fallback for Mondays. Like if you start playing it, we can just both be playing together and talking about the game and maybe link up. But this week, there's other things that you've been playing. There's other things I've been playing. We're going to tell you about those on Wednesday. So we did Pokemon tonight. We've got our what you've been playing on Wednesday. Next week, I think we're going to show off Monster Hunter. We've talked a little bit about that this week already, but I'll be playing that on Monday night. I've got the demo save on it, so I've got like a pretty good chunk that I can just show off for that stream without getting too spoilery for you. I would imagine.
Yeah, I'll be starting from scratch, so Bobby's got a bit of a head start on me, but I have a feeling I will catch up when it comes to Monster Hunter stories.
You will be getting there very quickly. So we'll be playing that on Monday. If you like what we're doing, you can follow along with us here. We not only play games, but we've been talking about them for a very long time. Chase and I have decades under our belt when it comes to video game experience. We've been making a podcast about them for 10 years, if you can believe that. So we would love for you to swing by and hang out with us. We record our podcast every Wednesday night. We play games on Monday nights, and we have a lot to say about both of those. So Jiggy, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Everybody go check out Jiggy's stream sometime. They do a great job. Chase, you also are busy outside of talking about and playing games with me. The fine folks on the internet can find you playing games when and where, and how.
Sure. On Wednesdays at like 2 p.m. Central, I guess, is when my new episodes of Chase K Plays goes up. I'm still currently playing through Star Wars Knights of the Republic, a series called Go Play a Star War. We are almost at our 4th star map. Like we can taste it.
Nice.
That's our last star map that we need, and then I think hopefully we move into something resembling the end game. So we might be getting close to finishing that video game. That would be nice. Because I'd really, as much fun as I'm having with it, I would really like to move on and play some other games as well.
Sure.
But go check out that. There's a super long episode coming out this week. It's 2 hours and 11 minutes long. I think it's really beefy. So go check that out. And then I also have a podcast I do with my very good friend Pierce Borshane called Pilot Program, where Pierce and I watch the first episodes of every television show ever made. Our last episode was on one of my favorite TV shows of all time, Mission Hill. And that was a really great episode, so go check that one out. And then we didn't announce it on the episode, but we've been talking about it a little bit since then. Our next episode is going to be on The Muppet Show, and I'm really excited about that one. I think we're supposed to record next week, so that might even get out before the end of March. So we'll see.
That's really cool. Well, hell yeah. Thank you all for stopping by. Chase, thanks for all the questions and commentary on it. I'm very excited to talk to you about this game and to have some of that with you whenever that may be. But we will be back on Wednesday night to tell you about other things that we've been doing, and a little teaser for those out there. I've been doing a whole hell of a lot. So a little something to talk about on